welcome to your July general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Skills Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aquarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind, to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in an Aquarius. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Aquarius and crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Aquarius, let's get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and tune into the energy of Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's go and see what's going on in your love life in July that you need to be aware of, that Spirit would like to talk about. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with Aquarius, what do you need to know about your love life at this time? What's to come? Ooh, first of all, we have religious factors. Okay, Capricorn got this card, so if you're dealing with a Capricorn or if you have strong Capricorn in your chart, I highly suggest checking out the Capricorn reading to see if there's messages for you there. But it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, powerful energy to start off with, Aquarius. Tell me more. Heart-to-heart conversations. This has been the card of the series. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Whoa. Someone's finding out something here with the religious factors. It's not just like, you know, a fact or some unknown thing that has happened in someone's life. It's more an awakening, a catalyst in some sort of regards, a revelation, a realization here about the two of you, Aquarius. I really do feel that someone, you, them, maybe even both of you, have activated something within one another. And I do feel this realization has changed both of you. And I don't know, since you guys have met, if they're ever going to be the same again. And I feel with this religious factors here, sure, someone could come from, you know, a deeply spiritual background, or spirituality is very important to them. But this feels more as, I don't know, I'm hearing the song, I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone. So I wonder if some of you guys, like this person, was going through a bit tougher of a time in life. They were, you know, whether it was through past exes, failed romances, or even just generally someone lost a job, someone has gone through a lot of friendships breaking up, family members kind of disappearing in their life, whatever. When they met you, something was kind of uplifting within them. Truly, Aquarius, you had that and do have that effect on this person here. I do see this as someone you've had very deep spiritual conversations with, or at least like conversations in regards to beliefs, political beliefs. Ooh, and then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Wow, okay, so guys, yeah, I gotta say that this connection here has impacted you, the two of you, honestly, more than I feel any other one has. That's how they see the situation here, and maybe that's something they're going to tell you, Aquarius. I feel with this attraction here that there is something they could never resist about you, is kind of what I'm getting. And I do feel this is already, again, we'll pull some more tarot cards, but I feel like this is the type of connection that has always been kind of on and off for you guys. And something different about the last session of being off has really changed them, Aquarius. Has made them understand something about the two of you that is on a deeper level than they took this before. And I don't know if that the timing is what really frustrated you overall, but I do feel the attraction is getting turned back on again in July. and they are definitely going to reach out. They definitely do, though, want to tell you that something has changed that has made them want to act differently towards you, that makes them want to pursue something in a different way for you. But I kind of feel as if both of you, before this realization, before this kind of understanding of the profoundness of this connection, you guys were kind of okay taking it lightly between the two of you. But there's something different here in July that they want to really start opening up more about and seeing if this can go in more of a serious direction. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. What do they want to tell Aquarius that they haven't told Aquarius? I'm struggling and working to change this. So yeah, it's like the seed of realization has been planted within their consciousness, but now they got to start implementing it. I do feel that they recognize the things that they've done in this connection have not been beneficial to you, Aquarius, really either of you. To be honest, even if it was a defense mechanism to kind of just keep this casual between the two of you, it didn't really work. It truly doesn't. Like, there's something within them. I do believe it's their higher selves. I do believe it's an intuitive pull towards you that is making them understand that where they've been having this or try to have this is actually stifling them. And I do feel in regards to love and romance, this is a soulmate, a connection, but it just hasn't taken off to the point where you feel or your higher self is aware that this can go. So yeah, someone is definitely struggling a little bit right now, like I said, and maybe it took either like losing the connection with you or not having conversation with you these last few weeks or months to really make them see that by not having you in their life, it's creating a bigger issue. Truly, Aquarius, they kind of view you as like the missing puzzle piece in their life. They're starting to get that and understand that now, but to be honest, there's still some work to do. There's still some work with whatever they're struggling with. I do feel you're going to find out. I wasn't feeling this so much earlier, but with this card coming out, maybe you are going to find out something that happened in their life that you are going to have sympathy for, like losing a job or losing a home or losing a friendship that they want to open up to you about. But this attraction, Aquarius, I gotta say, like, you are definitely in this vibration of attracting a lot of attention. I do feel as if there's people who have their eye on you, Aquarius, that long for you, but there's something about this religious factors that makes you seem off limits, and maybe that is just like your vibration telling anyone who may look for only a temporary thing or a play or play yet to kind of back off. I do feel more so than the other signs that had similar cards, like you not intentionally kind of have this air of intimidation, Aquarius. Like, people view you as like a dime of someone that has it all, and they get kind of nervous approaching you. They get nervous on like asking you out and like wanting your number. So I'm curious to see what is all going to play out with this. But someone very particularly in your psychic energetic field wants to still work on this with you, has realized something here that they didn't understand before. What do they have to reveal? Let's see. The letter R is sticking out to me, as in Ryan or Rachel, first, middle, last initial. Dead center, this is the Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Aquarius or someone with strong Aquarius in their chart. So yeah, I do feel with the particular person around you, this is someone who is very defensive, and they don't like to admit when they're wrong. They, in the past, when you tried to kind of confront them about certain things or ask them about, the situation between the two of you that they may have been uncomfortable with, they just get snappy. They may even just go in no contact, and then they'll always come back again. But I do feel as if the good thing about this, Aquarius, is that they're realizing that this is a pattern that is low vibrational. They're realizing that this is a pattern that is not serving them at all the way they thought it was going to. But Aquarius, I gotta say, again, that level of intimidation, they may know there's skating on thin ice with you, maybe because they've just annoyed you. I'm getting they're making you kind of, just by not explaining this or not telling you the full story, you're only left with the half of it for you to kind of figure out, why they're being silent or why they're being snippy or why they push me away. And it's frustrating. It definitely is. And so I do feel like with whatever put you guys on the no contact period or, the off part of the on again, off again, they know that there is some explaining to do, Aquarius, and they know that they have to approach you right because you'll be ready to call them out. Don't hit me up just saying, oh, how have you been? How's the weather? No, we're going to get down to why you're here first and foremost, okay? And I feel that is something that is they're very well aware of is your energy at this period with this person. What's crossing this is the Emperor. Aries energies. So I feel with this Emperor energy, the problem is, like I said, them stepping up. For them kind of explaining themselves, for them kind of taking control back of the situation. There could have been just immaturity in the way that they would handle things, in the way that they would react. This could be someone that's much older than you, Aquarius, by a few years, or you're much older than them. But I do feel, Aquarius, they worry if they were to come back that you would take them seriously, if you would see them as an emperor, or if you would see them as a page. But I do feel like they know they should have done something sooner that they didn't do, that they put off. And they feel a little bit ashamed by that, embarrassed by that. But there's just a lot of maturing and growing up to do. And with the Emperor here, they do feel, with whatever, for some of you, an outside factor that happened to them that was a little bit of a tower moment or a bit of devastation, they almost feel a little bit like they lost a little bit of their own personal power in a sense. Especially if they got fired from a job that they were with for many, many years. And I'm also seeing father issues too, okay? Someone does not get along with their father or has a very limited relationship with their father. And some of those wounds, some of those defense patterns come from a father wound very clearly here. But I do kind of see this Emperor different than how they're usually depicted. They're in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you see armor under the Emperor, but it's almost as if in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you see the Emperor sitting. This Emperor's getting ready to fight. And I do feel, Aquarius, if they want to have this with you, if they want to reopen this with you and to continue this strong connection that they feel they have with you, they're going to have to fight for it. They're going to have to show how much they want us. And are they really up for that challenge? Someone could have a mustache, a beard, or even like a goatee, I'm seeing. What's crowning this reading? The Seven of Wands. Leo energy. A lot of defensiveness. But for you, Aquarius, I feel like it makes sense. The past, it was just always, like pulling teeth from someone just to get information out of them, just to get clarity out of them. So with the Seven of Wands, especially with the Five of Swords, they know that this is going to be a battle. This is going to be something where they're going to have to really be persistent in trying to convince you that this is worth going for. With the Seven of Wands, again, someone could actually have like a hip or a thigh tattoo or birthmark as well. But overall with the Seven of Wands, I feel they feel blocked from you, Aquarius. They feel almost as if that you've put up a very strong wall against them, that you don't trust them. And I think they know why. I don't think they're completely oblivious to it, okay? Especially because of this card, I'm struggling and working to change this. But with the Seven of Wands too, I'm kind of seeing maybe there was commitment issues, which is why things were always kind of kept casually or more casually than you like. Someone was afraid that if they were to go into a commitment that they would have to compromise, that they may have had to make a few sacrifices for a partnership that they didn't feel ready to make or did not want to have at the time. And maybe even they're going into this knowing that you may look at them as that way. But the thing, Aquarius, is that I think what you're frustrated with was for a long time, you felt as if they wanted to have their cake and eat it too with you. And that is not what's going to happen here. What's reading this? 10 of Pentacles. Virgo energy. So this is really confirming for me a lot of these wounds, a lot of these ideas that have been blocking the two of you have stemmed from ancestral or generational or family type of structures and beliefs. Now, some I even feel with this religious factors here, it could even kind of come, sure, they could come from a religious background, but it feels more like just very judgmental, very critical, has to be one way. They were not very free in exploring their true selves, felt stifled by it. I feel with this 10 of Pentacles, someone could even have come from money. And, you know, with that, almost as if someone took their security over having a partnership. And I do feel that with this 10 of Pentacles here, a lot of these situations are rooted in long-term ideas about, you know, family and structure and long-term commitments and even marriages. And I do feel that, like, seeing this here, someone definitely came from a family where their parents were married, but they were not in love. And maybe, you know, the father was definitely a womanizer or wasn't hardly there. So with this 10 of Pentacles, though, I feel like this is what you want, Aquarius. And this is where you're putting your foot down and having your expectations. And at this point, with as long as this has been going for, you know, yeah, give me the 10 of Pentacles or leave me alone. Because I've been waiting with this. I've been patient with this. And even for some of you guys, I feel what bothered you the most is that this person may have made you believe that in the past this was going to lead to the 10 of Pentacles, but then when push come to shove, they got cold feet. I'm seeing someone with a closed nose piercing, like they used to have a nose ring, but they pulled it out maybe for work or whatever. I don't know why that's showing me here, but maybe it's kind of Spirit's metaphor of like, this could have worked once upon a time, but as it was disappointment after disappointment, that opportunity kept kind of closing up, right? But I do get that someone wants the long-term partnership. Someone wants the commitment. Someone wants, even for someone here, I'm kind of seeing the idea of children. And maybe someone is not wanting children, not ready to have children, and that could have kind of put some sort of damper on the connection. Not maybe that you were planning on having children soon, but if someone never wanted children and one day you wanted to have some, I could see how that could be an issue. What happened in the recent past that has led all this here? You know, I'm also kind of getting to that someone could think someone else's family is a bit snobby, condescending, judgmental, and that has definitely been a challenge for someone in the connection here. Oh, 3 of Swords, yeah. Libra energy. This person hurt you, Aquarius. Or this person, since you guys have been very different this time around, you know, much more closed off, much more distant, throwing the deuces up, you know, dropping this whole thing. They've been in a world of hurt. They have been devastated. And sometimes it takes kind of hitting those low points to really realize all that you've been living, all that you've been believing is now coming to a point where you need to change. I do feel that's what Spirit is trying to guide them to do. Someone in the recent past also could have had surgery very recently that they were just going through as well. But with this 3 of Swords, yeah, someone's been very, very hurt. And I think for you guys, if this is the 3 of Swords that you resonate with, it was whatever was the last time you guys spoke, or when you realized they were leaving your life again or whatever, that was where you decided this is not going to happen to me again, not with this person. And that's when you started building that wall. I kind of want to clarify this Three of Swords. I want to get a little bit deeper as to, I mean, sure, it could be non-committed issues, it could be in and out issues, but there's something really specific here. When I said in and out, I saw the fast food restaurant logo, so I don't know, maybe that resonates with someone. Why is the Three of Swords in the past for Aquarius? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands came out twice. Strong Leo energy. Your birthday could be February 7th, February 17th, perhaps January 27th for some of you guys. But yeah, you know, Aquarius, if this is them, the Seven of Wands, you just kept on, you just gave up on the fact that they just would not let you in. They would not give you a chance is kind of what it feels like, or give this connection a real chance to the idea of what you wanted to have in this. You felt like they kept on blocking you out, kept on closing you out. There was no way to get them to be vulnerable, to get them to speak honestly what they think of the situation, what they think of you. And you were tired of getting shut out. Now, I gotta say, Aquarius, I'm kind of seeing for some of you guys, if the Seven of Wands is you again, there's a specific incident where you like kicked them out of your apartment or home. They were planning on staying the night, but they did something to aggravate you and you told them you gotta leave. And yeah, that was hurtful to them, but it was probably for good reason. The Hierophant, yeah. So for some of you guys, quite simply, something more serious, being in a real relationship was always an issue or a problem. Others of you with this Hierophant, you just felt like they couldn't walk their talk. And again, it has that idea of like false promises, keeping your hopes up, but not really doing anything to move forward with it, to actually put this into practice, put this into work. And I also feel for some of you, this Hierophant could have been a mentor of yours that was just really real with you, Aquarius, and just said, this person is not good for you, not right now. You need to break it off with them. I can see that this person's putting you through a roller coaster of emotions, a roller coasters of ups and downs. That's how it felt, Aquarius, ups and downs. And you've had enough. And that's what this person, like whether it was a best friend, whether it was a sibling, whether it was a parent, just kind of gave you a truth bomb here that you couldn't deny. And maybe even some of you, I'm seeing someone that could be a therapist, a psychiatrist, but even so, like some of you may have a therapist that you've been talking about this specific connection with, and they've been giving you a lot of insight into this. Maybe they have Aquarius. Maybe they found someone to help them professionally work out through these things, and you have been a topic in those sessions for sure. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit? The Fool card. Wow. So yeah, Aquarius, I gotta say with this Fool card here, Aries, Aquarius energy, what Spirit wants you to focus on right now is just the new. And if this person is to return as they want to, I mean, again, I think they have problems with fully stepping out and doing it, but only accept them if they're looking to start a brand new slate. If they can really show you that they are brand new people, or at least trying to go about this in a brand new way. Because if it were to stay in the old, the way it was hurting you, the way it was making you feel, it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. And I do feel for a lot of you, yeah, with all the energy here, most likely this person is going to come back. And it's probably because they're seeing you for the first time actually starting to separate yourself from this connection. Whether, I don't know, they're picking up on it energetically, psychically, or they're just seeing your social media posts or hearing about you kind of going out more and exploring more. But I feel with this Fool card, Aquarius, I think that there's something from this situation that you've learned about holding on for too long, or at least believing with the amount of time that someone can change without any evidence of doing so. I do feel as if you need someone that is willing to take the risks, go and try to do different things in order to make something work. You don't want someone that plays it safe for their own security. And that's the only thing I think that could make this work, is if they present themselves in an entirely new way, do something so risky, so out of the box, that would actually show you that something has changed. But Aquarius, until then, I know this is easier said than done if you guys are still going through this Three of Swords type of energy with this person. What Spirit wants you to do is to just focus on you and your life. And, the energetic cord between the two of you could be very strong. So what I would suggest is kind of when they pop up or when you think about it, and you've definitely processed everything that's been going on, just to kind of find a hobby to do. Okay, I'm going to go work out. Okay, I'm going to go on a walk. All right, I'm going to start journaling or writing. And it will start to dissolve that energetic cord. But I feel also with this Fool card, quite literally, I think this person knows they've been acting a fool. I think this person knows that they've been doing things that has been sabotaging them, risky, impulsively pushing you away, and it hasn't done them well. And I think they may even try to reach out to you, Aquarius, and explain that they've been acting foolish. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Aquarius, if anything has taught you from this whole situation, you know your worth. You know what is worthy giving to when you have to, restrain your energy. But you are someone that is worthy of having the Ten of Pentacles in your life. You are someone that is a dime. Exactly the way that I was picking up on that in the beginning of the reading, here it comes full circle. And I do feel this person may have realized that, I don't know, I'm getting this type of thing. Maybe they were so defensive, blocked off, because they may have subconsciously thought you deserved better, or that you were better than what they could have given you based off all their wounds and their defenses and whatnot. And so instead of being rejected by you, I feel like they felt like they had to reject you first. But with this Queen of Pentacles, Aquarius, don't settle for less. I do feel that you have a strong foundation to build on. You are independent. Some of you guys do have some money. And with that financial security, maybe that is something that they're intimidated by as well. But be selective. Definitely be generous with the right people, but know that you're drawing them in, Aquarius. And I think they really do deep down know that you are someone that is worthy of so much more. But what are they going to do about it? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading to find out. So with the extended reading, I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of the situation, pull some more tarot oracle cards to just dive deeper into this, Aquarius. If you still have questions, let's get them answered. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Aquarius, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it provided you with confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever's going down in your love life at this time, what's likely to unfold in your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.